Hello from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. My name's Laura McGregor. I'm one of the co-founders of Commission Crowd, and I was having a conversation with a sales professional who is considering a transition into a commission-only role, so becoming self-employed. And he asked me what kind of strategies or advice I might have for him to help him make that transition as effectively as possible. I thought some of the advice that I gave was pretty good, so I thought I would come here and share it with you just in case it helps as well. So one of the things that you might want to really consider if you are thinking about transitioning into self-employed sales is to consider taking a sales opportunity with a short sales cycle. I call this sort of bread and butter money. So something that's going to pay out, daily, weekly, as often as possible. We're talking about high volume sales, potentially lower deal values, but a really strong commission. So I would say like SaaS products or things like that are great because they're reoccurring revenue, typically really large margins. So you're looking at commissions of 25% and upwards. Also relatively short sales cycles, an innovative product, something that's solving real problems, and oftentimes they're really tech savvy, so they've got some leads that are coming through as well. So this is a really good sort of starter opportunity to give you a real foothold. Once you've established yourself with that, then you want to start scaling your sales opportunities. And this is when your network can really come into play. If you've been working in sales for a long time, you've been meeting people, you've been networking, you know people. So really keep in mind and start thinking about it strategically. Who do I know? And what is the through line between everybody in my network? Are they all HR directors? Do they all have a similar problem? And when you think about it from that perspective, then you can start thinking about how you can build more opportunities into your sales portfolio, and also start diversifying it a little bit. So your second opportunity, or as you start building, start thinking about midterm money. So think about deals that may have a medium-term sales cycle, so something that is I would say 3 to 6 months, something like that, where it's going to pay out maybe a dozen times, 2 dozen times a year, something like that. But the deal values are going to be significant enough, and the commissions are going to be significant enough that those are going to be nice little windfalls. Then you want to start thinking about nurturing long-term. So we're talking about anything sort of 6 to 12 months. These might only pay out 4 to 6 times a year, but they're going to be really big lump sums. So now you've got a diversified portfolio of sales opportunities. You've got the bread and butter taking up 2 or 3 days a week. You're waking up, those meetings are booked for you. Your rent is paid, your bills are paid, you're good. Now you're using your secondary and your third or multiples of those opportunities to also be building real wealth and meeting the same kind of salary that you left or exceeding it. And then the fourth component of this strategy is come to Commission Crowd. We've got almost 2,000 vetted sales opportunities. And what we really try and get the companies who join us to understand is we want you to be looking at the sales opportunities and thinking, who do I know that needs this today? Because the sooner that you can create a win-win partnership with that company, even in a short-term win by passing referrals, it means that you're going to build up a referral revenue stream as well. So this is where you don't have to learn the product inside and out. You don't have to. What you're doing is really bringing the value that you're bringing more than anything is the relationship. So somebody who needs something. This is somebody who can solve that problem. And then you're creating as many connections as possible, and you're winning. You're winning short-term money, but all the time, because you're passing really great referrals. And sometimes that means that you're just, making the introduction, and sometimes it means that you want to help them, even attend the online meeting or show up in person if that's geographically possible. So those are just a few quick tips, and I hope that helps. If you want any more details, please join us over at commissioncrowd.com. Our support channels are always there to help. It's free to register as a commission-only sales agent, and hope that you're having a great day.